Hi, my name is Utsav, and today in my video, I'm going to be talking about infographics that are used for pollution. I believe that this is a very important topic in this time because we have a huge problem with it, and Earth is heating at a record rate, and we are not able to fix the problem in due time. This is not only going to affect us, but every other human that will ever exist because of its devastating effects. And what the government and other outlets do to educate the public is very primal and doesn't work now because they're not deeming it a serious problem and don't provide enough resources that it deserves. There's also a whole lot of politics involved in this topic, which is also part of the reason why this topic is avoided. And now that Trump withdrew the most powerful country, which stands as an example to all the other countries from the Paris Accords, shows that this problem might not get solved in due time to save all of us from a painful future. In this video, I will be providing two infographics that are related to pollution, and at the end I will present a infographics that improves on the flaws of the first two. My first infographic is found in VectorStock, which provides infographics and other pictures without copyright. This infographic does a very good job of educating the public about the subject of pollution and how it affects the public. The intended audience for this infographic are people that are new to knowing about pollution because it covers the meaning of pollution and goes into detail about it. It contains sentences on sentences which show the rate in which pollution has increased, how many people are affected by this type of pollution, and what produces the most amount of pollutants. With all of this information, a person who reads all of it are more likely to be influenced by it and do something active to change it. But the only problem with this infographic is that it's very wordy, and most people, including me, are not going to read the whole thing because everyone is influenced by an ad that looks very appealing and is memorable, which is a strategy used by many companies like Nike, McDonald's, and many alike. If this infographic was more simple, it would have more of an impact on the audience than it now does being wordy. My second infographic is from the World Health Organization. It is the polar opposite of what I picked first because it is short and it doesn't have sentences upon sentences of information which are hard to read. It has short, consistent theme throughout the whole graphic, and the fact that the World Health Organization made it adds more recognition to this topic as they are a major nonprofit organization and have no ties to any companies that makes them a good source of information. Even though this infographic does provide memorable information like the mortality of a person under pollution on each continent, it doesn't have the visual appeal needed to make the topic memorable for the most of the audience. I felt that the infographic was a little bland and didn't have the excitement that is available with the memorable infographics. Now, this is my infographic. My infographic is different from these other two because it is more like an ad. Using the tactics that most companies use to lure in customers, we need to take a page out of their book because what major companies do are make ads that are memorable so people think more about their topic. Like having a slogan that is very easy to say and catchy, like the McDonald's slogan of I am loving it. My infographics involves a very simple one picture background that is illustrating a factory polluting the air. It has short facts about the pollution so that people are not overwhelmed with facts like the other two infographics. I also used a real life picture and not cartoons like in the other infographics because using cartoons might set the wrong example on people that already believe that pollution is not a problem because they might think it is just made up like the cartoons are. And tying it all together is a memorable quote that says, you wouldn't let a murderer get away with it, why let pollution? Which humanizes pollution, well, which really gets the people thinking about the subject. And by using all of these tactics, I believe that my infographic would be better at convincing people of taking action against the pollution than the others. Using ads as an example, I made an infographic that was simple to look at but memorable by using a catchy and uncommon phrase. And I believe it is the perfect way to educate the public in pollution. And I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and thank you for watching.